Hello, everyone. Welcome to The Crooked Moon, a folk horror 5e campaign written by the incredible folks at Legends of Evantris. I am B, he, him, and I will be your dungeon master and guide through the darkness of the Druskenwald. Soon, we will introduce our characters and set them off on a thrilling adventure. But before we begin, I want to give some warnings and then set us off properly. Throughout this campaign, we will be dealing with dark and disturbing material. At the start of each session, I will lay out relevant content warnings which will change by chapter or arc. If some of these are not something you can handle, you are welcome to disembark at any time. You come first, always. No need to say anything about it in the chat. We completely understand. While we will be saying the chapter's content warnings each stream, I cannot be exactly sure when they will come up session by session due to player interaction. That said, this chapter's content warnings are corruption, discussions of grief, and train accidents. With all that said and done, we can begin. Why do we tell scary stories? For as long as we have had tales to tell and fires to tell them by, the goal of some of them has been to lure and ensnare the listener, reader, or viewer into the dark. Monsters, fiends, and the horrors that exist in our psyche have been warned of and told for as long as any can remember. Perhaps it's a reminder that darkness is ever around us, a warning to evade the things that go bump in the night, or maybe something deep inside of us that connects to that childhood moment of wonder turned horror when we swore that if we stared and squinted into the shadows just long enough, we would see something there. I don't know, to be honest. Maybe it's all of that, maybe it's none of it. Who's to say? What I can tell you is this. Tonight, I have a scary story for you. A story of 5 wayward souls wandering through the darkness, and all finding a single light. A pale, green, otherworldly light, heralded by a smokestack and the roar of a train engine. The Ghostlight Express, the only known way into the world of the Druskenwald, has called these 5 people aboard. And now, it calls to all of you. I don't know why we tell scary stories. Not in full, anyway. But one is ready to begin right now. So, if you're brave enough to face the darkness to come, if you're ready to enter a place wrapped in endless night with only the snarling grin of a sinister moon overhead to guide your way, a place between life and death where the horrors of both are active in equal measure, if you want to hear the story as much as I want to tell it, then come aboard with me, get your favorite refreshments, and take a seat. After all, no story is any good without someone to hear it. And with that, let's let our lovely players introduce themselves, shall we? I think in Long Way Home fashion, we'll go down the order that you all have on screen and let everyone introduce themselves and their character. Starting with Sleepy, then.
Hello, everybody. My name is Sleepy or Rain, or whatever the hell you want to call me. This is my channel that I'm always happy to let B run games on. My pronouns are they, any, and this channel is what I have to promote. This is what I bring to the table, so please, if you are watching on Twitch for the first time, if you're watching on YouTube, follow, subscribe, like, comment. Any bit of engagement always helps with the algorithm. As for my character, I am playing Liliah Mikros Evangelos, the Aasimar Warlock. She's the beautiful, pretty, dainty lady in purple who's sitting in the middle of the screen right now. I'm excited for y'all to get to know her.
I suppose I will go next. Hello, everyone. My name is Juno. You can find me on the internet at either Crowva or Crowva Arts. If you like any of the art or assets or things that you see on your screen right now, I drew those. My commissions are open, so if you would like to commission me, feel free to reach out, and I'm happy to do something like this for your own D&D campaign, or whatever you want, really. And today I will be playing Nikolai Boone, the Relicborn Rogue.
I guess it's my turn. Hello everyone, my name is Krysta, my pronouns are she, they. What do I have to promote? You can find me on the internet as Krysta-kyu that's Kyu, on Twitter and Blue Sky, and most recently I've opened up my Tumblr. I will be providing art for chapters, and if you like what they have, you can, I don't know, maybe shoot me a little DM and ask me. I might be able to do some for you.
All right, that means. Was there something else?
I never introduced my character. I will be
You just
playing.
so confident, I forgot.
I will be playing the tall piece of bark on the far right there, Eeran. See Rassendil. You can go now, Bubbly. I'm sorry.
You're good. I wanted to make sure. All right, hello chat. It's me, Bubblytarts. You can call me Bubbly, and my pronouns are she/they. And I am a regular here on the Sleepysheepy channel, and I'm very excited to play in this new game. If you want to support me, I have a web series called Realm Jumper, which is on YouTube in its entirety, first season, and the second season is doing very well in development. So you can go and watch that. It's about a boy who meets an alternate version of himself, and there's a bunch of story tropes, and they have to figure out which one of them is the good one and which is the bad one. It's very fun. And my commissions are currently closed because I am starting up a new school year. However, in the future, you'll be able to purchase things from me, which is very exciting. And as for Crooked Moon, I will be playing Florian. God damn it! There are many cars running down on the street below me. The burdens of college life. But I will be playing Florian, the Shifter Wizard. He is the dog boy in between Liliah and Eeran. He's got the blue vest in the book, and I'm super excited to be playing him. Finally, I'm playing a man on this channel.
A man.
A man.
A rite of passage.
Oh, yeah, hi, me. Sorry. I was enjoying the music too much, my bad. So hi, I'm Becca. I am friend of channel. I got a really awesome opportunity to be in Skyship, and now I get to be in Crooked Moon, which is exciting. My pronouns are she, her. I don't make things, I just enjoy the stuff these people make. And I am playing Hattie Lindholm, the fairy sorcerer. The small one.
Excellent. Well, I think that's everything, everyone.
Actually, I might have a suggestion. Do we want to just give off the pronouns for our characters as well?
Oh gosh, did I
Probably
forget to
don't.
do that? Liliah uses she, her.
Boone uses he, him. I also use he, him. I forgot my own pronouns.
It's okay. Eeran uses yes, any pronouns.
Florian uses he, him.
And Hattie is she, her.
And with that, I think that's all that there is. So, without any further ado, let's get into it.
Excuse me.
Okay.
I'm gloopy.
Our story begins 5 different places. After all, every single person coming aboard the Ghostlight Express tonight is coming from somewhere different. Maybe, well, depending on who you ask in the past, those who have come to board the Ghostlight are either on their final journey, or coming home, or just looking for someplace new. Whatever the case may be, let's take a moment with each of our individual passengers before we see what brings them all to the same lonely platform in the dead of night. Liliah,
Hi.
you are a native of the Druskenwald, if that's correct.
Yes, I am.
So, you likely are using the Ghostlight less to go from somewhere else to the Druskenwald and more travel place to place.
Yes. I
Is there?
No, you go.
I was gonna ask if there's anything in particular you would be traveling around for.
She's looking for someone. Someone who's very important to her. And someone who she hasn't been able to see in quite a while. I'm assuming this is taking place at the train station, this little line of questioning.
Yep.
Despite it being moonlit, she has a little black lace parasol that she has open. She's looking around a bit anxiously, a suitcase by her side. She did remember to pack. Despite this being an adventure, an adventure that she's about to embark on, she looks more like she's about to go on vacation.
Excellent, excellent. And I think you are the first one to arrive, standing here in a place that you're not entirely sure is even home. You know that the Ghostlight travels beyond the reach of the Druskenwald and back, and on your long round trips, it all kind of blurs, you know?
Yeah.
But you know that soon you will be going home, and that's really what matters.
She's looking to find her home.
As you stand on the train station platform and wait, Juno, why don't you tell us where Boone's coming from?
Yes, I think on the other end of the platform to where Liliah is standing, sort of coming up the steps from the shadows, you see a man in a wide-brimmed hat that is covering his face in shadow. He seems trying to stay, I suppose, close to whatever sort of building he can, rather than be out in the open of the platform. Just kind of mildly observing, waiting for the train to arrive. I think Boone is coming from one of the sort of smaller towns in the area, finishing up a bit of a bounty hunter job, and is just drifting from one town to the next as he travels. Not really going towards anywhere in particular.
Completely understandable. Well, Boone, as you let yourself hide in the shadows of this train platform, I'm going to throw a curveball in the order for intentional reasons. Becca.
Oh, yes, hi.
Hi. You are also from the Druskenwald, correct?
Yes.
So why don't you tell us what Hattie's doing on this train platform?
She's really just kind of traveling right now. She just kind of left home and now is just seeing where she's going next. Trying to just figure stuff out.
Fair enough. You three...
I was gonna say,
No.
so she's probably not directly near Liliah, just because it's just at a train station, you're just always kind of
Yeah.
keeping away from the others. But she is kind of nearer to where the train is going to pull up, just kind of hovering.
Mm-hmm. When you say hovering, are you in flight or just like standing nearby?
Oh, in flight. Probably most of the time she's more likely in like a hover, even if it's only like a few inches off the ground. She's just more often aloft in some capacity.
Gotcha. You three know the place. You know the endless night, the few waning hours where something peeks through the clouds. You know the ghost light and the way it works, to some degree. But tonight, on this train station, something odd for you three happens.
Hmm?
There is an onset fog, deeper and perhaps a bit more sudden than any you've seen before. And from it, on opposite ends, come two separate people. Krysta, why don't you say what brings Eeran here tonight?
Eeran has been running past month now, bouncing from town to town, avoiding dogs and the fast gallop of horses along the way. And after reaching a clearing, they step out from the fog with their hood held tight, hoping that no one can see their face or their black gilded armor. And they try to see an open cargo car and will open the door and slip in, making their way towards passenger cars.
As you do, finally, Bubbly, why don't you describe who is coming from the opposite end of this fog?
Coming from the opposite side of the fog is Florian, a young shifter man with dog ears that for those of us who know dog breeds, they resemble a husky's ears and tail, as he walks confidently out of the fog and then immediately stops and looks around, as if not exactly... as if a little unsure of what exactly he sees once he walks out of it. He doesn't look overly nervous, just enough that it's clear he's not used to whatever is happening. He's not used to something. But he quickly pulls out a book and mumbles to himself, running down some of the lines of text before putting it back and shaking his head almost dismissively. And he mutters to himself a couple more times before going to, with some sort of bravado words, walking over to stand on the platform with the others. Away from them, but not too far away. The perfect amount of far away.
Yeah, respectful distance.
Exactly.
Well, with that, we have this moment as Eeran kind of starts trying to get aboard the train a little prematurely, and the other four seem to wait on this platform. we have this moment now of all five of you set in place. Does anyone say anything? Especially Boone, Liliah, and Hattie. You see these two come from the fog and are instantly set with the feeling that these two people don't quite fit.
I think Liliah has been hyper aware of everyone who's been appearing. As you have Shady Man, Shady Person in a Hood, and Dog Boy, and kind of will gently saunter over to Hattie, trying to be casual about it. And will just kind of whisper, "Do you mind if I stand with you?"
Yeah, no, not a problem.
Wonderful. I just think it would make a bit more sense if the fairer sex stood together in this moment. Strangers in the fog and all that.
Hattie kind of thinks for a moment and like looks around at really looks around at the other three and yeah, no, yes, it probably would be nice for us ladies to stick together.
Wonderful. I'm Liliah, by the way. It is a pleasure to meet you.
Hattie, pleasure as well.
And she just kind of adjusts her parasol and it seems a little bit more relaxed knowing that she has backup, for lack of a better word.
Maybe Liliah. Lily, I hope you're packing a taser or something.
She is like so frail.
She's a parasol. She has a parasol. She can whack people with it.
Yeah. Like, I feel like there is something to be said that like this woman is like, she is dainty. She is skin and bones.
Any other comments between each other as you all wait on this platform?
Yeah, I think Boone is gonna call out to Florian, just, "Howdy, stranger. Did you take a wrong turn out of that fog? Look a bit confused."
Oh, you're talking to me. Oh,
Yeah.
No, I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be. This is the Ghostlight Express platform, correct?
One of many. So yes, if that's what you're looking for, I suppose you're in the right place.
Yes, that's good enough for now. Thank you. I was wondering if it would be rude to ask for some kind of direction, but if I'm at the platform, then everything is fine. I thank you very much. You're very kind.
Sure, kid. And I think he'll just go back to leaning against the wall. Just kind of absent-mindedly fiddling with something in his hands. Just watching.
Florian doesn't move away, but he's just like, okay. And then he stands there and stares directly at the train and does not look at anyone else.
Wonderful.
Liliah looks at Hattie again and is just like, maybe keep an eye on the shady one. We might need to invite the bookish one over here. I don't know. He unsettles me.
Do you want me to call over the book one?
Maybe. I think now he would be all right. I don't know, something about that gentleman. He's been standing by the ticket station the whole time.
Yeah, I think your concerns are fair. He definitely has that look. And Hattie will call toward Florian, who I'm like, hey, Sir. Sir?
It takes him a
glasses?
moment. Oh. Hello, ma'am. Did you need something?
You
And he'll
looked
walk
a little-
over.
well, you seemed a little out of sorts. We were wondering if you would like a little company with, waiting. As we waited.
Oh, well, that's very kind of you. I'm just, I'm new to the area, so just a little on edge. That's all.
No, it's a little disconcerting. I can acknowledge that.
Especially with the company that this knight seems to have drawn. Her gaze both, like, she's trying not to stare at Boone and Eeran, who is sneaking onto the train, but, like, the side eye's obvious.
Boone's
So
just
funny.
smiling to himself overhearing this conversation.
Florian he kind of like acknowledges without looking. He's just like, oh yeah, well, no need to worry about anything. At least on my front, ma'am. I'd like to think of myself as good company. At least, I hope so.
Lilia's tries very hard not to scrunch her nose at that.
Yeah, that's better.
She's trying to be
Hattie's
polite.
picking up some energy. Hattie's picking up energy, and she's just like, oh, joy.
Oh god, he's a nice guy.
No, just the
Aw,
interaction. Actually,
don't
more
say
just the
that to
general
him.
interaction. More just the interaction between Liliah and Florian. It's like, there is a vibe. And it is called Someone Has Money.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe.
I mean, she is very fancy looking.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so funny.
Hattie knows the sort.
Oh, that's funny.
I feel like if everything Liliah has done wasn't a giveaway, this moment is probably it.
Yeah.
Florian legitimately like, oh, ma'am, I hope that I'm just like a casual guy. Don't worry, I'm not riffraff, Liliah. Uh-huh.
She's mostly just concerned. Something about him being like, I'm a nice guy. I'm friendly. She's just like,
Yeah.
are you?
That's what they all
I-
say.
Sir, you're
I
trying.
don't know about that.
It's so funny.
Sir, you're trying. You're trying so hard. Meanwhile, Eeran, you have taken to trying to get aboard the Ghostlight, right?
I have.
There is, as you kind of describe this to me. Describe to me what you are trying to accomplish. You can probably guess that the other four are like kind of seeing you, but I don't think that's a deterrent.
No, it's really not. I guess after trying for a bit unsuccessfully, all of the cars seem to be locked. I guess they would finally approach the station and go up to the ticket counter.
You have, since this is your first real time here, I can say that pretty flatly, you are met with a very uncomfortable moment, whereas you walk up to the ticket counter, sitting on the counter, waiting, as if knowing you were set to arrive, is a piece of paper, a ticket stub, with your full name on it.
What is... They'll kind of look around even look towards the other four's direction, and just quietly take it. If it's, as long as it's a ticket to anywhere, I don't think they mind right now.
Yep. For the three of you who are from the Druskenwald, you found your tickets at the ticket booth pretty instantly. You kind of know your way around this by now. And as for your Florian, Eeran, as you take yours, you see a single ticket underneath yours with a name you don't know.
Is there a Florian Westwood here?
Oh, yes, that's me.
I think this is yours.
Oh, well, that's not... Oh, I guess that is mine. Thank you.
No problem.
Were you going to attempt to get on the train without a ticket?
No, I was just going to go buy one. I forgot?
Who's asking?
I don't know. Who attempts to sneak onto trains?
I don't have to answer that.
Then I don't have to answer your question.
Thank you for the ticket.
Love Florian so much.
He's like inserting himself in between the two of them, just like smiling at Eeran, going, yeah, thank you. You can go now.
Oh, fine.
Excellent. The five of you now, have a moment of pause, waiting just a moment longer. And let me get something. Should have had this second earlier, but oh well. Certain people are gonna kill me for this. Suddenly, the pale green light coming from the top of the smokestack of the Ghostlight Express glows a bit brighter as more smoke? Question mark? Smoke with faces begins to spill from the top. And and as that happens, there is
Wait a minute.
there we go. There's a sound from the inside of the train, a rustling, and then it stops, comes to a sudden halt. And the door to the train opens, and stepping out is a figure that you probably all didn't expect. This is a short fellow, in raggedy clothes, a bit of torn bits all around. But the most distinguishing feature about him that you instantly grasp onto is that he's a frogman. The haunting tune of a lone fiddle pierces through the fog that surrounds you, heralding this arrival. A dark steel train bathed in an eerie glow emerges from the gloom on rails made mist. Its smokestack belches plumes of ghastly blue-green smoke that wail with the faces and voices of many lost souls. The locomotive rumbles, squeals, and creaks as it begins to stir, and a passenger car looms directly before you. And this man comes out and just says, "Hello, everyone. Pleasure to make y'all's acquaintance tonight. I take it y'all will be riding with us here on the Ghostlight Express."
Yes.
Indeed, so, yeah.
Yes, that's correct.
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. He puts his fiddle to the side and holds out his hand for all of you to shake.
Liliah politely nods at him and does not shake the hand.
So rude. He turns to the others, offering the same kindness.
Florian will shake his hand very quickly, just like once, twice. We're done. But he'll
Yeah,
go, thank you very much.
Eeran will,
Hattie.
if I may.
Mm.
Okay. Eeran will, walk up gingerly and kind of hold out their hand, just almost struggling like they've never done a handshake, and then take it gently and just shake before heading inside.
Mm-hmm. Anyone else?
Hattie will shake the frog's hand just very hesitantly.
I think
Wonderful.
once everyone boards the train, Boone will sort of lean forward from against the building and follow them all in. But he will stop, shake the frog's hand.
Wonderful. You all notice that for all of you, as your hands got shook, this frogman grabbed your tickets. And using the bow of his fiddle, he now stands in the little bit of light that the moon provides, holding each of your tickets up, almost like checking them for something you all couldn't see, nodding, and then, in one fell swoop of the 4 that he collected, skewering them on his fiddle bow. And as he does, he just kind of goes, "Well, those tickets are taken," then looks over at you, Liliah, and just goes, you don't gotta shake my hand if you don't want it, but I do need your ticket to ride."
Oh, I apologize. I just don't typically do such lewd actions with strangers.
And she holds out her ticket.
What? His head tilts in a very okay. He decides he's not gonna press it, takes the ticket, punches it anyway, hands it back to you, and just goes, "Well, alright then. Everyone come aboard."
She waltzes in.
Hattie will land.
Oh, good.
She will walk onto the train.
Mm-hmm.
The parasol is finally closed up, by the way. She does not have it open on the train.
Fair.
Excuse me, where's the laboratory?
Oh, at the end of the passenger car, just hang a little bit of left. It should be right there. He
Thank you.
does the proper thing of holding out his whole hand instead of his finger and just kind of guiding you that way, you know? And now let me describe for you where you step in. This car is filled with rows of forward-facing, cracked leather seats. Velvet curtains, once rich in color, hang faded. The Ghostlight Express lurches forward with a 2 short blasts from the train's whistle, followed by a screech of wheels that sound like the shrill note of a violin, then the percussive chugging of the locomotive. Thank you. Moments later, the view of the windows on either side of the car obscure. Shifting green smoke swims past the glass, completely veiling the realm beyond. And in this moment, you all see that some of the seats begin to fill. Ghostly passengers ride peacefully, seated on the tattered remains of once lavish upholstery. They simply look forward or out the window with empty eyes, ready to meet whatever comes next. None seem to have any baggage.
Florian's disturbed by this.
I like to imagine Boone was sort of sitting on his own, and then a ghost appears next to him on the seat, just suddenly sort of jolting him from whatever, air of relaxing he was starting to have as the train moves. Just, where are you headed to then, stranger?
This little spirit of what seems to be like a teenage, probably worker boy, just kind of turns and goes, "I reckon about the same place you are, sir."
Yeah, we all go the same place, don't we?
A little bit. And you can tell that any moment that he is not being directly spoken to, he just looks out the window. Into this. Well, if you know how to look. You look out the window and it is in fact green-gray fog.
I suppose everyone can see a little bit of beauty in, their own special way.
Something like that, yeah. The figure stretches a little and just, well, once we disembark, I can't wait to get home.
Yeah, I imagine so.
Meanwhile, for the rest of you all, the frogman is sort of standing expectantly in the center of the passenger car, just, well, take y'all seats, wherever you are comfortable. You're in for a bit of a ride tonight, so feel free to relax, get yourself all comfy cozy, and do whatever you need to pass the time. I would say there's a sleeper car for those of you who are in need of that sort of thing. Little boy's back. Kitchen's open for the night, and all sorts of other various amenities that the Ghostlight provides to our living concierge.
Thank you. Thank you kindly.
Just as a little nod. Since, well, if you need me, I'll be up at the front, and you can refer to me as the Vagrant. That's enough.
Understood.
He does a very low bow with a sweeping tip of the cap. His little bit of wheat has not left his mouth this entire time. It's a pleasure to be of your service tonight. Puts his hat back on, adjusts it a little bit, and just kind of, I'll be making my way up to the front once a little bit of time's passed, and we make it out of the thick of the fog. But until then, if you all need anything, I'll be right here waiting for you. And he just kind of takes a resting spot in one of the first seats. You all have a moment here aboard the train.
May I take first pass? I'll be real quick about it.
No, go right ahead.
Okay. As soon as the train begins to pick up speed, and leaving the station, the party will see that Eeran finally came out of the laboratory and has finally taken a seat, and you can see them visibly relax and sink in. That's it.
Liliah, the ever catty, whispers over to Hattie, just like,
Is it awful of me to say that I am no more comforted hood off than I was hood on?
They seem to have that kind of presence.
Very dour expression, if you ask me.
Military types.
I can't say I've dealt with many.
Well, they're not bothering anyone, and bet if something goes wrong, they'd probably be good in a fight.
why in the world would anything go wrong?
From over here.
She kind of jumps a bit. Sits down, like, oh shit.
I thought I was being
Hattie
quiet.
will. Hattie will go over to Eeran. Sorry about that. Hattie, you came out of the fog, didn't you?
Eeran. And yeah, I guess.
I do mean when I said you look like you know your stuff.
What?
You look like you would know how to hold yourself in a fight.
Yeah, that is right. What about you? Can you fight?
I have magic.
Oh. That's cool. Real cool.
Apologies for the gossip.
I would hardly call it gossip. It is simply observations.
You hear from across the train.
Just because you observe something doesn't mean you have to speak it aloud.
That's called making conversation.
Is it?
Mm-hmm. Something I'm shocked you're capable of doing, Mr. Hanging out shadily under buildings.
Mm-hmm. And what if that's how I like to spend my time?
Then you're shady. Simple as that.
I must cut off that when I must say that when Boone says, "What if that's how I enjoy my time?" the vagrant from his first seat just kind of like lifts up his hand as if to say, like, "Yeah." He doesn't even vocalize
Not in his direction, and just kind of laugh to himself as Liliah calls him shady.
The frogman is doing the physical equivalent of just like, "My man."
He nods in understanding.
Hattie, was it?
Yeah.
I genuine question. I know I kind of kept it hidden, but I didn't look like I was made of wood when I got on, did I?
She just blinks at them for a second. You did have your hood up pretty much the whole time, so, I wouldn't know.
Oh. Okay, thanks.
You're welcome. Is that a concern of yours?
I won't say it feels wrong, but it doesn't feel right either.
Okay. Well, you look fine to me.
Sorry, I'm a probably a terrible conversation starter. I haven't peopled in a while.
No, that's fair. Sounds like a lot of us are rusty. No? Nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you too.
And she'll leave Eeran to hang. She'll go over back with Liliah.
She's a little pouty.
I was wondering.
Not excessively, but she's got a little pout on her face now.
I
Her
think we've
total-
learned that
You
they
go.
all have good hearing.
Hmm.
Where is Florian?
For total whiplash, Florian's chatting up the ghosts. I'm imagining the rest of them sitting there like, I'm not a very good conversationalist and gossiping, and then there's Florian who had like 3 ghosts pop up next to him, and he's like, holy shit. And he's animatedly talking to them about like nothing. He's just asking them questions.
Maybe we didn't have to worry about that one as much as I thought.
Looks like he's a-okay.
He's writing a lot of stuff down in a book, and he's asking lots of questions and pointing out the window and then pointing at the vagrant, and like at one point you see him like gently try to touch a ghost on the shoulder out of curiosity.
This ghost figure just kind of looks up at you and is just like, I mean, I don't mind too much, but if you wanna... You're not gonna feel much.
Sorry, I know it's a little strange, but I'm just
Oh, it's
I'm new.
alright.
I'm just interested how it
It's
works.
alright. We don't get outsiders here often. It's kind of fun.
I'm glad. So you don't get outsiders often? When was the last time you had a like proper outsider? Do you know, or do you not like keep track of that sort of thing? It's okay if you don't.
I don't keep too much track, but I mean, I ride the Ghostlight pretty frequently, so if anyone's come aboard in the last couple months or so, I probably would have seen it, but I couldn't be bothered to tell you any particulars. They kind of come and go.
That's fair. Thank you.
When Liliah hears that, she
Uh,
actually will stride over, like invading her conversation.
You said you
Oh.
keep a mindful track of people who come onto the train?
I notice them. I can't tell you much about mindful.
Well, tell me, have you seen the most gorgeous goddess of a woman with dark hair that cascades down her body like a veil of moonlight and ruby red eyes that pierce into your very soul?
This woman, this ghost woman, she looks at you, takes you in, thinks about it for a moment, reaches into a void that you could not see, lifts her hand back up, and inside of it is one of those long smoke cigarette, you know the ones, the really
Yeah.
long ones. Smoke is coming from it already. She lets the smoke dance in the air as she kind of mulls on that thought, finally putting it in her mouth, and then just... Well, if I saw that same woman, I wouldn't be sure I had the exact same opinions as you, but if I can parse the objective from that, maybe on a shorter trip that kind of feels familiar, but nothing this far reaching out, sorry.
Where? Which short trip? What was the destination? Please inform me.
She strains to remember. From one area of the Druskin Vault to the other. I don't remember exactly which ones, though.
Well, I thank you for the information.
She says, clearly, like, trying to hold back her disappointment. Like, she's grateful, but she's also just like, that's not what I wanted to hear.
Yeah.
I apologize for
she-
interrupting.
You're alright. I'm just a singer aboard the train. I'm not much in the way of a record keeper.
Is there a record keeper?
Probably the vagrant. He's the
Hmm.
only constant on this train.
All right. Then I will speak to him then. Thank you very much.
And she does a little curtsy.
Liliah, as you move to walk away, you see another person, one of the other spirits, just kind of staring at you as you make your way over to the vagrant. Just another ghost. Their form is a little less distinct than the others, but they are just sort of looking at you.
Is there an issue?
They don't say nothing.
Mm. My form is not for your eyes.
And she walks a little faster.
Florian turning to his buddy. Well, that was interesting, I suppose.
That's a word for it.
I just took a step back and let that happen.
Best decision, honestly.
I mean, it's interesting. I almost wish that she had stayed. I mean, I'm going to the Druskin Vault, so there's a chance that I could have helped out with that, but it's fine. I'm sure that's not important. Anyway, so, and goes back to asking a bunch of random ass questions.
I think like 4 or 5 random questions in, she takes another long draw, then just looks at you, breathes out, spins it in her fingers a little. If you want to go figure out about the person you're looking for too, and also point you in the direction of the vagrant.
Well, I wasn't going to just abandon. I am the one asking questions. I could have abandoned you. You probably want to be left alone on the train. Thank you for being patient. I appreciate it a lot. But I will take you up on that. Well, take him up on that. Thank you. You're nice and helpful.
I try to be. You're an interesting sort. I enjoyed the talk, but I'll admit I'm at the limits of what I can give you, so if you want to know anything else.
I will take my leave. Thank you, and enjoy your train ride to wherever it is you're going.
Thank you.
And he'll get up. He'll walk far enough back that he's like, okay, if Liliah's still there, she can have her space, but also I am going to stand close enough that she knows that there is a person who also wants to talk to the vagrant.
I feel like she was about to start talking and then, like, sees him approach and is like,
Are you also looking for someone?
Yes.
and she, like, for the first time ever, she kind of, like, lights up and seems very interested and leans in.
Who is it? Is it someone you love? Is your heart also being guided forward by the power and the bonds that you form that can never be broken?
And he, like, leans back. He doesn't step back, he just leans back as she leans into his space, and there's a long pause before he goes, well, it's my sister, so not in the way you're thinking.
Oh. Well, family is important too.
Oh my god, Liliah.
Oh god, she's so much better than I expected.
Oh, I'm so happy you set me up. You're like, oh, do you love? And I'm like, Yes, but no.
Oh, it's awesome.
Not the
Oh,
way you
she's-
want it.
She's everything I wanted Liliah to be.
I must zoom out for a moment, and I must pull into Boone, Hattie, and Eeran, who are absolutely hearing this. I need to know what's going on with this, what they're doing.
I honestly think Boone's just like laughing to himself in the back of the car, just like watching all of this bullshit go down, just like, oh, this is the most entertained I've been in a really long time. This is great. I wish I had popcorn.
Hattie is just taking it in.
I think Eeran is only half paying attention.
Fair.
It's fair.
Well, well, let us ask the vagabond about our respective people we're looking for. Hello, Sir
His
Vagabond.
name is Vagrant.
Vagrant, fuck! Be kind to me. Liliah
Are we
wouldn't
so-
have fucked that up. I did.
I was gonna say, I'll be so honest, that was, like, I could have seen that being, like, done in the name of being ever so slightly ruder from Liliah that I couldn't tell if it was an in-character decision or
No,
not.
that was Sleepy being stupid. My brain's smooth.
You're okay, Bessie. It's okay.
They're V words that mean similar things.
So,
It's true.
I heard you keep a log of people who come onto the train.
If anyone's come aboard, I got their ticket. Yeah, that's true.
And how far back does that go?
As far as I can remember.
Wonderful, she says, clapping her hands together.
Well, I'm looking for a very important person. She's
a duchess, right? I wrote that down. God,
Yeah,
what-
yeah, yeah.
yeah, I'm pretty sure she's a duchess. Just like,
I'm looking for the Duchess Lenore. You wouldn't happen to have her ticket and know when she came here and when she departed, would you?
You get a froggy-eyed blink. Well, I can get you her ticket.
I'll take it.
And I can tell you. Here you go. He like starts ruffling through his stuff, and you just see like a deep pocket full of tickets. And after rustling for a while, Liliah, you do find one that has the name Lenore written on it, full name like yours. There you go. This is the ticket. I couldn't exactly remember all the finer details of where they go and how, but hopefully this is the start on your little search party.
Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You have no idea how much this is going to help. His turn, I think.
pointing at Florian.
All right.
Hi,
You
same
looking for
thing.
Someone too?
Um,
All right.
yes, the name Ruby Westwood.
Let me see what I got.
Same
Ah.
deal, any information.
A far more recent visitor.
Hmm.
He hands the ticket to you, Florian. Same poke through it that yours now has. Different spot. It's not like perfectly lined up because this man is in fact just
Mhm.
skewering them with his bow without rhyme or reason. But it is
Yeah.
punched. Here you go, if that will be of any help to you. Her trip was into the Druskin Vault, so we'll probably stopped at around the same place we'll be stopping tonight, and from there, I couldn't tell you.
That's okay, that's a great head start. Thank you so much.
Happy to help. Oh, since you two are here, I kind of glossed over it in the excitement, but there is a couple, safety regulations I should let y'all know about.
Yes?
Okay.
He, gets his way up to the front and just goes, for some of y'all frequent riders, this is nothing new, but just a reminder, do not open any exterior doors or windows while we're on the duration of this ride. that those doors and windows are the only thing keeping out a particularly nasty mist tonight, and between you and I don't want to get caught up in the shroud, so... Also, we are ever so blessed to be in the presence of very special people tonight. People who our lovely little home would not be the same without. So, if you happen to see them on your trip, do give Mr. and Mrs. Druskenwald your kindest regards, well, as they will be on the train tonight. As for anything else, be wary of any particularly nasty spirits. Anything particularly spooky looking may not be your fellow passengers, but a haint in disguise. Besides all that, that should be all your safety regulations for the evening. Thank you very much. And he flops back down.
Thank you so much for the information. I am gonna go have a seat again.
She says, kind of staring
Alright.
wistfully at the ticket.
Yeah, he's
Wow.
gonna like wave you off.
She'll sit.
Florian doesn't sit back down.
Oh, sorry.
No, you go, because I'm about to ask the frog.
Oh, she sits at a window seat this time. She's making herself small.
Florian doesn't sit down and turns back to the vagrant and is like, Druskenwald is in, like, the place and the person?
Oh, you're not from around here. Yeah,
No,
Druskenwald's
I'm very new.
Yeah, that makes sense. Also was the person you're looking for, so should have put that one together. Anyway, yes. The Druskenwald is the name of the place we will be arriving, but Lord and Lady Druskenwald are effectively in charge.
I see. Well,
They're not too bad of a sort. Lovely people. I think they're in a private car right now, getting all settled. When you have the money to afford such things, you know. But they love to be out and about. Quite the young socialite couple, so I wouldn't be surprised if they made themselves known at some point tonight.
well, that's good information for me as well. I will do my best not to bother them, but I might speak with them later. Thank you very much.
Of course, they love company, so feel free.
And then he will go and sit back down.
Mm-hmm. Anyone else have anything else?
Actually, I might have something.
Oh,
Eeran will try to stand up and actually sit right next to Liliah.
She bristles. A little.
You said you're looking for someone, right?
Yes, I did.
I'm rather good at finding people. Might I be able to offer help?
Oh, that is a very generous offer. Are you looking for payment? I do have gold on me.
She seems like very taken aback.
Don't worry about it right now. I'm still... I don't know. But if you want my help, then I can help.
I mean, Miss Hattie did say that you seem to be good at combat. And, well, if you can't tell, I am a bit of a delicate little flower, so I guess assistance in that regard would be appreciated.
Yeah, I can heal you just fine if need be.
Oh, you have healing as well. That will be good. Well, that's very kind of you. I apologize for the rude comments I made earlier.
It's okay. I've gotten worse from folks who didn't have the chance to apologize.
Oh. If
I think at this point,
Oh.
Boone's gonna come up and just kind of lightly slap Eeran on the shoulder, just like, no, you're not gonna get anywhere as a bounty hunter if you never accept any bounty, my friend. That's not a good way to do business.
Looking to be a bounty hunter, I just want to help.
It's also not a
Sure.
bounty. It is
Right.
reuniting. It is true love. Something I doubt a man like you has ever experienced.
We've only just met, friend. And I never said that. Well, I suppose it depends on the deal on if the bounty's for dead or alive.
The bounty is very
And
much for
no-
alive. But also there is no bounty!
Right.
Boone, was it?
What is that what it says on the ticket? I think so.
No offense, Boone, but I don't think I need advice from you.
Alright. Just trying to be helpful there, friend. And he'll sort of like put his hands up and take a few steps back and plop down in the seat right behind where they were chatting.
Liliah will kind of turn around, poking like over the seat, and little hands on the seat, just like,
And why are you so interested anyway?
Why I'm interested.
Mhm.
I'm just curious. It's rare that we get newcomers to the Druskin Vault.
Well, I am very much not a newcomer.
Well, but this one is.
Fair.
Yeah, I think he was referring to me.
Yes, and it's always a good, well, curiosity where ever newcomers tend to make their first steps in this place, one may say.
Well, I think that any step by me is a wonderful one. And, Eeran, I would be honored if you would assist me. I will do whatever I can to provide for your needs while we are traveling together. My name is Liliah Mikros and Evangelos.
Nice to meet you. May I call you Liliah?
Of course you may.
Nice to meet you, Miss Liliah.
little smile.
So are you just going to sit there the whole time? She says, looking at Boone.
I mean, I'm a passenger on a train, ain't I? Where else am I supposed to sit?
Somewhere where you won't be
In the back.
overhearing our conversations, because clearly that is what you desire to do for some reason.
Oh no, I think I like the seat. It's much more comfortable.
Mm.
He makes himself real comfy.
Her nose scrunchies.
That is a very impolite way of sitting.
You're missing out, I think.
I would
Dude.
not.
We, sir, we can smell the shit on your boot from here.
Oh.
Stinky.
He kind of scuffs it on the ground. He clearly did not realize.
Liliah pulls out like a little handkerchief and like gently holds it out.
I have spares.
Oh, a gift from a fine lady. Well, don't mind if I do. And he will take it from her.
Do not get any impure ideas.
Oh, sure. I won't.
That is not a trustworthy tone!
Oh, you're fun. This is fun.
Oh my god.
God.
People.
Hattie's sitting like a lovely lady and Florian yapping at people, and the meanwhile, these three, whatever the fuck they're doing.
I think during the interim, Hattie might have wandered over with, like, in the general vicinity of Florian, just, you know, off that, like, you know, like when you're in a show and you're supposed to be background, so you're like, you know, watermelon.
Yeah.
Like she you know, she's doing the watermelon thing. Like she's over talking to Florian, but it's like nothing of substance. It's just, you know.
Yeah.
It's watermelon.
They're both going, hello, how are you? Hello, how are you?
Yeah, like theater kids in call and chat will know what I mean.
Yeah.
Yep.
I also like the idea that they started to like actually be like, oh, so why are you on the trip? And then they overheard this and they're both just like, uh-huh, yeah, that's real interesting. Yeah, as they're listening.
At the moment, we're the normal ones.
Eeran, I do have to ask
Terrifying.
you something. Why the assistance in
What?
helping me over,
I super forget. Did we learn Florian's name? I feel like we did.
Yes, he did it during his nice guy.
Sorry, my brain is so... There's so much going on right now.
Actually, wait, I actually don't remember. Whatever's funniest, do it.
why assist me rather than that gentleman over there? He's also looking for someone. Not that I am unappreciative, I guess I am just simply curious. I was quite rude to you earlier when you do appear to be a kind soul.
Do you want the real answer?
Yes?
I kind of flipped a coin and it landed on tails.
Oh. I guess I'm lucky then. But, I mean, I could certainly handle myself if you think he needs it more.
She's very caught off guard.
Miss Liliah, if I may be frank with you, you look like a stiff breeze will blow you over.
Well, I'm not accustomed to life outdoors, but I am very determined and very sure of my goals and the way I need to achieve them. So I do believe in that regard, I have the capability, you know, like how in stories, it's if you believe hard enough and true enough, then your desires will come to pass.
I don't think belief is gonna help you if you get overturned like a tortoise on its shell.
I can stand back up if I fall over. My skirt is not that poofy.
Beautiful minute.
Are you sure? I'm literally sitting on the edge of the seat and I still don't have room.
She like stands up and like bunches the skirt up and even the chain like the cage and like sits back down.
Just like I was not aware. I am.
Her cheeks are all red. And the
Aw.
tips of her ears too.
I mean, if you want me to go help Florian, I can.
Well, I don't know what the proper course of action is now. I mean, we could just. Could we invite him? Is that a good idea? I mean, it would be polite if you were unsure of who to offer your services to.
Hey, Florian.
Huh? Yes?
You need help looking for someone too, right?
I was going to do it by myself, but I won't say no to assistance, I suppose. Looking
I
at
was
Hattie,
gonna-
is this the right course of action?
Drug.
Actually, I was gonna say, if you help Miss Liliah here, I'm sure Miss Liliah will be grateful enough to help with you. Favors and all.
Oh, well, if that's... Yeah, I mean, that would be... I did hear that you were looking for someone as well. I have no problem checking around. We can combine our efforts, and that would probably help out. I mean, I don't know exactly what's going on with your person, but it would... Yeah, I have no problem with that. I'm probably going to be here a while because I have to learn how things work around here, so... I mean, yes.
That's cool.
I was going to go home after I reunited with my beloved, but I guess we will hopefully find your person on the way.
She said that to herself, kind of like.
I knew that. Florian doesn't.
Yeah, no, I know. She's just like, I am being signed up for things. Just like, but yes, I mean, there is no reason that while I am on the quest for my beloved, there is no reason that I could not assist you in reuniting with your sister. Like I said, family is important.
If you don't want to come, it's fine. You can just leave.
I assume that when my beloved and I reunite, the first thing she's probably going to want to do is return to the manor, so we will see what happens when we get to that moment.
That's fine. I'm willing to do whatever. I'm on my own mission, and if our goals align, then yes, we can combine our forces. But I wouldn't want to make you go out of your way or anything.
I mean, from my understanding,
She says, kind of looking down at the ticket.
neither of us have any idea where our person is, so...
No. But, working on that.
I can help with both regards. I can find people pretty good.
That'd be great.
Her name was Ruby, correct?
Yes, my sister Ruby, yeah. Ruby Westwood. I don't know if the last name's gonna matter.
Would it matter?
Back home maybe, but not here because we're not from here. I don't know.
I mean, Mr. Boone, was it?
Huh? Oh, yeah.
Why do we keep talking to him?
You. What was that, Miss Liliah?
Nothing.
But this extends to both of you. You two are from Erskine, was it?
Yes.
How common of a last name is Westwood?
I can't say I've ever heard of it. Is it some sort of noble house?
No.
Lots of people with lots of different names. Hard to say for certain.
We're a big family back where I'm from. That's all. One of the bigger families in the area. That's why I asked, because there's a chance that someone might know, but in this place I don't really know.
Would we know? Would we be able to know that? DM?
Yeah, that's a big question. He knows what's up
yeah.
with me.
Yep. From where you both are from, that name means nothing to you.
Cool. Yeah, never heard of it.
Florian basically doing the hair tuck of like, I don't know, back home, it's like pretty important, you guys. Yeah, it's Smith, my guy.
Well, I'm...
Should be easy peasy.
then I think this will be a wonderful little group effort. That's a good word for it. Well, I did not want to say something such as partnership, as I think that would imply something far too intimate for people who have just met.
Okay. Sure, that's fine, I guess.
Everyone just like business partnership is like. it's not that
Florian
different.
literally was like business partners, lab partners, that you can just say. Those are things.
I was gonna use associate, but okay.
Associate is also acceptable.
Nah, I think we're gonna be good friends.
Why are you acting as if you are going to be traveling with us?
Oh, because I will be.
What?
No, you guys are far too entertaining.
I'm sorry, I do not believe you were ever extended an invitation.
Oh, sure, if I'm not, well, it'd be rude to intrude on a... What did you end up? Group project? I don't know. I'll just quietly follow from a distance if you prefer that.
That is called
Liliah.
stalking. What?
If I may,
Hmm.
I understand that his type isn't the most trustworthy, but having a hired gun might not be the worst idea.
Mm-mm. She
Yeah,
squints.
I know you said you could take care of yourself, but again, you do look, like your friend said, like a stiff breeze could kind of push you over, so...
Mm. Can I?
Is this normally how you sell your services?
Oh, I sell my services in a number of ways, but honestly, I can't
Okay.
just pass up this opportunity. Far too entertaining, you must understand.
I am no mere amusement, good sir.
Hmm.
Or bad sir. Impolite sir. Sir of deceit.
God. Meanwhile, Hattie.
She's just kind of been like watching this and it's like, huh.
Yeah.
Now they're all going somewhere.
Yeah. Hey, Hattie.
Hmm. Yes.
What's your passive perception?
What is my passive perception? Probably not that great in all honesty.
Always a great question to get from the
Mhm.
DM while the others are being fucking stupid.
Oh. I am spoiled with my other characters. This is a 12.
Then make me a perception check, please.
Boy, oh boy. Let's use. We'll do the
First roll of the campaign.
First roll.
Let's go, let's go, let's
I
go, let's go, let's go.
Oh,
I
God.
know.
Big
Guys,
money, no
Sorry,
whammies.
Peter.
Big money, no whammies.
You got this, you got
God,
this.
It took us so long.
Set the energy.
Okay, so I rolled that, and now I need to do math.
Come on.
Perception is I rolled a 14.
Hey, that's pretty
Hey.
good.
Nice.
Not bad. That's over a 10.
It's over 10. Oh, look at that. That's the number. Okay, cool. Hattie,
Yes.
while this group are talking, you take a moment to just take in the full of this scene. And while most everyone is acting within normal bounds, one passenger among the blankly staring spirits stirs. They are that one who was staring at Liliah and grinning before. Their form, unlike the other spirits, is darkening to an inky shadow. It is a humanoid silhouette, tall and gaunt, with a head tilted to one side at an unnatural angle.
Hey, Vagrant.
Yeah?
One of your ghosts went weird.
What? I don't remember that one. And it's at this moment that I'm going to change the music.
think we all
Oh, boy.
slowly turn to look at this weird ghost.
He's the conductor and he doesn't remember it?
That's the one that was smiling at me.
Oh, I forgot. That's not.
In that moment, let me show you who this is now.
Oh
This
boy.
is who's been sitting in the
Oh,
train
boy.
this time.
Oh, silly. Oh, they're silly. I love them, actually.
I'm obsessed. I know we're gonna have to
I
kick
love
your
you.
ass.
You're a
but goddamn.
freak.
It's like, God, yeah, it's like simultaneously like real creepy, but also it kind of gives me like, you know the uncles in Casper?
Yeah.
Kinda, yeah. Like, that's just a goofy guy.
It's given rubber hose Disney.
The
vibes.
blot?
Yo,
Exactly.
Hey yo, the blot
oh,
from Ebbing Mickey.
I-
It
I
does
think-
give blot.
I'm, y'all.
Yeah.
I'm so excited for you to meet the rest of the NPCs on this train in a minute here.
Choo-choo.
Anyway, in this moment, the shadow, upon being noticed, darts into the aisle, and it looks at all of you, its grin widening, and from the head sprouts antler horns, and he holds out his arms, and holds them out where each fingertip is spread apart, and crooked tendrils shoot out from it like a gnarled tree branch, and shatter the windows of the car.
Oh god. Liliah
bad. That's against the rules.
screams.
Ghastly mist spills in around you. Passenger spirits let out pained wails, and their forms change. Now watching as they get darker and greener, their faces changing into a mauve blocky teeth with eyes on their heads. A shrill train whistle reverberates around you as the windows suddenly repair themselves. The voice of the vagrant emanates from the ceiling, muffled and crackling. Could y'all take care of that for me? This ain't happened before. I'm a fiddler, not a fighter.
Oh gods.
As this creature kind of retracts the shadowy tendrils from the places where they'd made the dents and look like they're gearing up to do it again.
Shoot it with my gun.
Absolutely. This is so I warned my players that there was a very theater of the mind, loosey-goosey pseudo combat. Here's how we're running this. For the sake of brevity, I'm not going to make you all roll proper initiative for this. There is only one combatant. What I am going to do is, after Boone fires, ask you all what you want to do in this moment, let you all accomplish it, then let this figure do so at the end. Kind of going more player phase, enemy phase, solely for the sake of time.
Like
Because this
Fire
is a
Emblem.
very... Yeah. Solely
Yeah.
because this is a very brief encounter.
Cool.
That was only a 13.
A 13. Let me check. That hits!
Damn, great. Oh god, I have to... Do I get to sneak on him?
Are you within 5 feet of someone?
Within the party, yes.
Then I suppose so.
Okay.
Hell yeah, sneak.
Listen, we're at low numbers. I gotta take what I can.
True.
That is, doo-doo-doo-doo. Oh gosh, I realize I never put my numbers in correctly, and I don't have my things to add to it when I should. But I believe that is 10 hit points. If I'm doing my math correctly on the spot.
So it's taking 10 damage, is what you're saying.
Take 10 damage, yes.
You land a very hearty shot on this thing, and it sprawls backwards, these inky tendrils shooting back into its body.
Can I go?
Yeah, totally.
Liliah, who still has... She's kind of been gripping her parasol the whole time, just in, like, the, you know, that is your extra piece of luggage. That is what you don't let go to. And she would like to point it at the creature and cast Eldritch Blast.
Okie
I love that.
That's very fun.
There's a bit of shadowy magic that you, if you're looking at her, can see on the little heart on her chest, seems to channel around it. As it then darts into the parasol and shooting out at the creature. I got a 24 to hit. I rolled an 18.
Yeah,
Dear God.
absolutely.
He takes 1 force damage. I rolled minimum damage.
Oh. Oh, girly.
1 damage is still 1 damage.
It is.
I'm sorry, I had to.
Thank you.
No, you're good.
No, thank you. I'm so glad we have that.
But yes, she point with her parasol and she shoot, and she will then go, you said you were good at protecting, right? Please do that. As she, like, is going to crouch down under the seat, basically.
I wouldn't crouch there. May I go for next?
Yep.
Okay. May I make an athletics check to grip the seat, and throw it in the direction of the antlered ghost?
Absolutely.
Oh, that was really good for a first roll. That is gonna be a 24.
That'll hit.
So you see Eeran just lean down with a single hand and just hear the sound of screws bending and popping as they just rip it, and you see it go flying into the ghost, pinning it against the other side of the train car.
This ghost is pinned, and its tilted head just tilts ever more in like a expression of its disjointed nature now.
No, that was... Would you say that uses my action, or my action and bonus action?
You could totally do a bonus action.
Okay, I just wanted to double check. In that case, I will bonus action, activate Tremor Sense. And this way, if it gets invisible, then it can't go anywhere. I will find it.
Very cool. But it is currently pinned. Hattie, Florian, do you two want to do anything?
Yeah, you want to go first or want me to go first? You go. You have strong
oh.
feelings.
I mean, she's gonna cast a spell.
Do it.
So, ooh, I need to, hold on, I need to find a thing. Because I was gonna ask you to do a thing, and then I need to find information. Hattie is going to cast, Frostbite. So, the ghost needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Needs to beat a no, wait, no. Never mind. Words. My DC is 12.
Yeah, that's not happening. Okay.
Cool!
You said it was a strength save?
No, con.
Yeah, still not happening.
Cool. So it's gonna take 1d6 cold damage and also has disadvantage on its next weapon attack.
Okie dokie. Roll your 1d6.
That is a 6.
Wow, okay.
Awesome.
So.
Yeah.
I don't, just to remind me, I think I've played enough casters I'd remember this at this point. The spell attack bonus is just for making a spell attack, like if I was rolling
Yes.
to like...
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Just double checking. You'd think I'd know this by now.
Florian, you're up next.
Cool. I am also going to be casting a spell, because that's what I do, I cast spells. As everyone else is doing their stuff, Florian also starts mumbling to himself again. He pulls out his book and, like, runs his hand over it while he's mumbling. And there's this cold energy that sweeps through the room as I cast Toll the Dead.
I see. Yeah.
There's the sound of a bell, and you must make a wisdom saving throw.
I love Toll the
Okay.
Dead.
How's a 12?
Let me double check. Mine's a 14.
Damn. All right.
So, and because the ghost has taken damage already, I get to roll a d12 instead of a d8.
Oh boy.
So the ghost takes 7 necrotic damage.
I see. Yeah. It has gone from being full of life and vigor and concerning level of threat to much frailer and weak seeming. It does not seem to be upset by this, still grinning wide this entire exchange. Eeran,
Yes.
as it kind of shifts to its turn, you watch as the creature from beneath from pinned against the chair you threw at it, starts leaking itself to the floor, and you watch as its own shadow skitters in your direction at an uncomfortably fast speed, almost insect-like, as it tries to make a lunge at you that way, while still staying pinned.
Terrifying.
I take it that does a 17 hit?
It does
this count
not.
as a weapon? I was gonna say, does this count as a weapon attack?
It does not. Well, actually, it might. There's no such disadvantage. But either way, yeah, that second one's a nice. Not happening. You watch as the shadow reaches you, and you are able to withstand it as it cannot connect. But even just in its area, in its eminence, Eeran, you feel fainter, as if it had connected, something deep within you would have been lost, and it retracts its own shadow, unable to find any purchase.
Madness.
Boone, do you want to do anything else? Since we are technically back to the top.
I mean, I can try shooting it again. I don't really got anything else special at this point.
You can
I'm gonna
certainly
shoot it
do
again.
that. I imagine that at this moment, Boone and Eeran are both just like, fuck that thing.
I rolled bad. I don't think a 10 hits.
You shoot, and it just kind of goes right between the horns, hitting
Damn.
the wall. Anyone else want to do anything to wrap this up?
Liliah does not want this thing close to her. It is too close. She was hiding, and then Eeran threw it through the chair, and now it is close again, and she's like, gross, 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 gross! And she's gonna try to shoot it again. She's so scared.
I'm imagining this is the equivalent of firing a firearm at a spider.
Yeah, she got a 16. Does that hit?
Absolutely.
Awesome. 3 more damage. 3 more force damage.
Oh yeah. At that, it is limp, still present, but very clearly on its last legs.
Go away, go away, go away, go away!
Shall I slay it? It's Liliah.
Please! Scoopy!
I will make a weapon attack roll.
Mm-hmm.
That is not where I want you guys to go. 14. I think a 19 hits, right?
Absolutely.
Cool. I did not prepare. Where's a D8? Fucking. I am so sorry.
You're good.
No.
You're good.
Yeah, that'll work. How does 6 damage sound?
Like the only follow-up question would be, how do you want to do this?
Yahoo!
So you see the chair. It's still pinned by the chair, right?
Oh, 100%. Its shadow creeped out at you, but it did not move itself.
Okay, cool. I would like to split both the chair and the a goopy ghost vertically.
Root gusher.
Yes, slice it like a fruit gusher.
You watch as Eeran's blade goes between, and fog and shadow just leak as this form discorporates into nothing. Strangely enough, the horns recede, and then the body recedes feet up, where the last thing you see in the air floating is its grin that has never changed this entire time. And completely in twain, it just takes the moment, silently laughs, and fades into nothingness.
I didn't like that. I didn't like that one bit.
Appears to be one problem solved.
That was awful. I mean, great job.
Wasn't the most pleasant experience.
It was
I'm gonna look around.
gross.
Does it seem like there were any more, like, ghosts or spirits or fog that came in from outside?
One
Outside
second.
the train? No worries.
Checking something real quickly. The answer is yes. You see that some of the passengers that were once more of like a lighter tinged blue-green, a slightly different teal, have darkened in a similar way as this other ghost did. They kind of get out from the train and sort of ambiently float to different cars across this place. None of them causing particular mayhem or destruction, but all of them seeming sullen or caught in a feeling, if that makes any sense.
Maybe we should.
Yeah, I think he'll approach one. Just, excuse me, ma'am. Are you doing all right? There was a bit of chaos in the other car, and I wanted to make sure that you were all right.
The singer that Florian was speaking to earlier is actually who responds to you. They just kind of look at you now, a little dark, like more shadowy. Just, oh, yeah, I'm going back to my post for the night. I think it's been a rough go.
Your post? Where's your post? I thought you were a passenger.
I sing here.
Right. Well, I'm a bit of an entertainer myself. I'd love to watch a show if possible.
I'd be down for that. But you should tend to your people first. And Florian, your ghosty friend, you see go into another room, and I can now finally show you what she looks like.
Oh, cool!
Oh, she's cool.
Oh, pretty.
And with that, as your ever so kind passenger, the vagrant, pauses and just goes back through the train, you hear his voice again. Well, passengers, that was certainly unprecedented. We are terribly sorry about all that. Please take your seats at this time and give yourself a lovely rest. Then you watch as the vagrant kind of makes his way up to all of you who did something against this creature. And just, howdy there, friends. I have a bit of a request for all of you, if you're still willing to keep up the dare and do tonight.
Sure. If we can help out with something, yeah. Right, guys?
Yeah, sorry about the chair.
It'll be alright. I like to think that the Ghostlight Express is never damaged, only, given new character.
That's one way to phrase it, I suppose.
Exactly.
You're one to talk, sir.
He just looks at her.
She sticks her tongue out.
I think
can
at
we
this
do for
point you finally notice that his eyes are jet black. It's not just from the shadow of his hat.
She notices that, and tongue shoots back in mouth, focuses back onto Frog.
Grins.
Well, turns back to Hattie. What was that you were gonna say?
Oh, what is it you need us to do?
Oh, not too much. Promise it ain't gonna be anything too messy. Nothing compared to what you just dealt with. Well, there's a couple of passengers aboard tonight who, when the explosion from the shroud came in, got all, messed up. Got a little cattywampus, I guess, as you would want to say. I would love it if you could go check up on them. They're regulars here, and I wouldn't want them to be causing any trouble since they got a little bit of the shroud in them.
All right.
Any advice on how to get them back to their normal selves?
Oh, well, it ain't too much. Let's see. They are either... The best way to handle it is either by going for a proper capture or talking with them and hearing what they gotta say and providing some comfort as they take their last rides.
Those are two very different answers, but alright.
Well, I'm not considering what you all did with that guy. I'm not entirely sure if y'all are up to the chatting, friendly-like option, but it's there if you want to take it.
I'm very friendly when I feel like it, but that gentleman seemed to be interested in destruction and chaos and being gross and scary.
I would agree. But the rest of them are a good sort. I'm sure if y'all talked with them, you wouldn't have to go to anything too violent of means.
Yeah, if I can request, I don't mind capturing if that's what you all want, but can we try talking?
I would prefer conversation.
Certainly.
Good talking.
Excellent. I kind of prefer it that way. Since they're staying here on the Ghostlight, well, until otherwise noted, their spectral energy feeds the train, and I would hate for that to have to come to an abrupt halt.
Your passengers feed the train?
Just by existing here, it don't hurt them none. They're passively giving off a little bit of spectral energy, and the Ghostlight takes that passive energy and turns it into fuel. They don't feel any pain, the Ghostlight keeps on riding, and they're not losing anything of themselves.
Okay.
Interesting. That's a very good system.
It's convenient for a way like ours, I suppose. If necessary, we could always pull from the shroud, but... Well, you saw what happens when you become a little too heavy on that.
Yeah. Let's not.
I agree. Well, I have one last request for all of y'all then.
Yes.
When you're going around car to car, chatting up the spirits and getting them to be all comfy with the rest of the ride, could you do me a favor and not let the Druskenwalds get too wise to what just happened? if you see him. There ain't no call to rile up the Lord and Lady over a scuffle.
As far as they need to know, everything has been lovely. The window opening was, turbulence.
Exactly. So long as there's no... I just don't want to give them a reason to panic. They're having a lovely evening.
We'll keep it in mind.
Excellent. With that all said, there's, like I said, only about 5 or 6 of them to chat with. I'm sure you'll be done in no time.
Do we wish to head out as a group or divide and conquer?
Well, we'll have to kind of go the same direction anyway. I guess we could break off once we got somewhere if we wanted to, but we all have to head in the same way, right?
Yeah, there's only one door to the next car, so...
Okay, well, forgive me for being ahead of things. Fine. I'll take charge then.
Well, no,
And Liliah will stride forward.
He's like, that's a good point. She's gone.
Nah, I like the idea of a buddy system. I think that's smart.
What was up with her? Who got her dress ruffled?
Could be anything, honestly.
Nice shooting, by the way.
Thank you. I've seen better days, but you did pretty well yourself.
Alright, come on, guys.
Yes, coming.
The 5 of you all... Oh, no, you go.
I was gonna say, don't think we should let her go off on her own.
No.
So rude. I'm literally just a
You
little
all-
lady.
You love us.
Precisely!
You're mean, but we could, I think we all kind of like it a little mean. Just a little. As a treat.
As you all make your way into the next room, is anyone, gonna take one last look back at the passenger car?
I will.
Totally. Eeran, then, make a perception check.
Okay. This ought to go well.
I love perception checks for no reason.
They're so great. Ooh, a lot of good rolls tonight. I'm on a roll. 18.
That's enough. You see little blue-green flecks in the air. That's all. Just little bits of mist floating about. Probably lingering remnant of the fallen creature.
But I'm gonna... I'm a little suspicious. Can I use Divine Sense?
Sure. Tell me what that is specifically checking for.
As an action, I can detect good and evil until, I guess for the next 6 seconds, I can sense anything of being affected by the hollow spell or know the location of any celestial fiend undead within 60 feet.
Celestial fiend or undead. Well, instantly all the ghosts here poke up. But that little bit of mist, you do pick up undead energy from it, but there's something else that your thing can't quite place. And you watch as this mist kind of just seeps forward instead of going back.
Okay.
Must be the way the wind's blowing.
Yeah, I'm sure it's nothing. I
You
will
all make...
go.
Hmm?
Yeah, I'll go and meet back up with the rest.
You all make your way into a new car. This car is eerily quiet. save for a soft creaking each time the train gently rocks. A long corridor stretches down the car's length. 3 sliding doors along the way suggest luxurious private cabins for the first-class passengers. This is the sleeper car.
So we're supposed to be looking for passengers. Yeah, I was gonna ask, do we knock? Do you think we'll know them when we see them? We should have asked more questions.
It seemed well, what do you call them, Haints? It seemed they turned to be a different color than the rest of the ghosts.
Okay, that's true. That's a good way to know.
At that moment, you hear from the third door, the furthest door down, faint weeping.
That sounds like a good sign. Well, a bad sign? A sign.
A good sign. I'd say it's a good sign.
I will approach and knock a little.
There's a beat, and then, oh, I'm sorry. Come in.
I will open the door and gingerly step inside.
You see before you another spectral woman. This one wearing a big ol' hat with a lovely little bow tied around it, curled hair, and just the most farmer cute style dress attire you could imagine. But her eyes are sullen, and she is crying ghostly tears.
Whatever's the matter, miss?
Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to cause a scene.
You're not causing a scene.
All 5 of you notice that every time one of her tears drops from her face, it turns into that mist from earlier. That green-blue spectral mist. She just sighs and then looks at her neck and then lifts up what you now instantly all can tell is a locket. And she looks inside of it, closes it, can't bear to look, puts it back to her heart and starts crying again.
Oh, you're missing someone, aren't you?
It's so hard to travel this way alone, is all she says back.
It's painful, being separated from the person you love most in the world.
Mm-hmm.
But that doesn't mean you're never going to see them again. There's always hope. You just need to keep them close with you.
Liliah puts a hand on the heart pendant in the middle of the little chain harness she's wearing.
I mean, you have them with you already, in some small part. Something that can carry you over till the 2 of you are reunited.
You're right. I shouldn't be sad that my darling Jacob is still going and kicking where we're from. It'd be awful terrible of me to wish that he joined me on this ride. At least not for a long time.
I don't think there's any shame in missing him, and having that part of you that wishes more than anything else that they would be by your side. But in many ways, distance makes the heart grow fonder. I've been away from my beloved for so long now. Every day hurts, but every day gives me a renewed hope that we will be reunited.
You are a wise young woman, you know that?
A love-struck fool is maybe more accurate.
Maybe there's not much of a difference. And she shows you the inside of her locket. Inside is a handsome mustachioed man with the initials JB underneath the portrait.
Aww.
Jacob Braun.
It seems you found yourself a good one. I wish I had a photo of my beloved to show you.
Oh, well. The stories aren't enough. I can imagine how much you must care.
More than anything. And that's why I understand your pain. You may feel it, but don't lose yourself in it. Look ahead.
She smiles at you. Liliah, make me a persuasion check with advantage.
Yippee!
It is very funny that this was the first one.
Yeah. That is a 19 total.
You watch as she finally takes her hands and just rubs her face, dries her tears a little bit. And as she flecks off the last little bit of wet from her eyes, the mist around her seems to just begin to discorporate, turning her back to the normal vibes and colors of the spirits aboard the train. And almost unaware that anything has happened, she just, oh, I feel much better now.
I'm so glad to hear that. Always wonderful to see someone in better spirits.
Agreed. Thank you so much.
Of course. If you need anything, I'm but a moment away.
Thank you. I don't even know your name.
Liliah.
Pleasure to meet you, Liliah. Time has worn away some of my memories, so you can just call me the sweetheart.
Of course, sweetheart. And well, with that, I implore you even more. Look at that pendant. Not with sorrow, but joy. Hope that you two will be reunited.
She nods and until that moment comes, I have quite a nice lounge car waiting for him, right?
Most certainly.
And she stretches and just, all this emotional talk's gotten me all tired out. I think I'm gonna take a nap here.
Of course, miss. You rest well.
And she stretches and starts the process of taking off her big old bonnet. And halfway through that process, the spirit fades, revealing instead just a comfortable glow of light around the room.
Aww.
Congratulations, that's one down.
Liliah, like, puts her hands on her chest, just like,
And see, that's the true power of love made manifest. It really is the most incredible thing in the world, isn't it?
That was very nice. What you said for her. Did for her what you said to her. It was very nice, really.
I mean, it was all true. I believe every moment of it. I know one day my beloved and I will be reunited, and it will be a glorious day. I think everyone should find someone who's just their soulmate, their one true love, the person who makes their heart flutter and flutter.
Well, I hope that for you too. After that really good speech, I think that you deserve to feel that too.
I mean, I do feel that I've already found her. Obviously, I hope that you all can find that.
Yes, I meant more. You said all those nice things about thinking about the person not being sad, and it made me feel good, and so I was trying to extend that to you. I'm gonna go find the next person.
Okay.
Beautiful. And the vibes are undercut beneath.
He was genuinely touched, and then it all went to shit.
Perfect. There are 2 more lounge cars in this sleeper car, if anyone is interested in poking into the other 2.
I'll knock just to cover our bases on the other 2 doors, just to see and ensure.
That's fun.
Boone, there is no response, but neither of them are locked.
Well, okay then.
Which one are you opening first, 1 or 2?
I'll do the first one, just to be the farthest away from the talk with the old lady.
Okay. The cabin closest to the rear of the train car has 6 sets of assorted clothing and sleepwear. Very, very, very pretty, very ornate, very fancy clothes, all laid out. And there is only one bed, but it is quite big, and candles have already been lit.
And there is only one bed in the hotel room.
Yeah. The final thing you see, Boone, is that it is clearly a room meant for 2. There are suits next to dresses, or at least you would suspect they're meant for 2, seeing as the suits are on one side of the rack and the dresses are on the other far side, you know? And the luggage that you see, or at least one of them, has on it PD, and the other has AD.
He's not stupid. So he will look at the names on the luggage and just kind of sigh to himself in the empty room, and then leave without taking anything.
Yeah, I think Boone knows a little too well who those probably are.
Probably.
Are you gonna check out the second one?
I'll check out the other one too.
There is no one in here. The only thing of note is a brass and wooden phonograph that sits on an end table.
Is there any... That's it? That's the only thing in the room?
Yep, but it's notable, particularly interesting to you. It seems like it's able to be used right now if you'd like.
Yeah, is there anything on it? I'll
Yeah.
hit play if there's something on it.
Yeah, when you turn it on, slow romantic jazz music can be played.
Who turned that on?
It's just me, don't worry.
What did I say about having impure thoughts?
What?
What?
Music?
No, it's just sitting here in this empty room.
Oh, I thought you were playing romance music intentionally.
No, not this time, doll.
What did you just call me?
He'll turn it off.
Yeah. Boone, it is not that big. Despite being a phonograph, it's usually kind of large. This one feels like you could probably take it with you if you'd like.
Yeah, I'll snatch it.
Alright, go
Mine now.
snatch it. Yeah.
It's an empty room.
What did you take?
He'll show it, and he's just like, listen, there was nothing else there. It sounded pretty. Is that a crime?
Yes!
Yes.
Theft is a
Put it
crime!
back.
No, fine.
Fine, well, you're no fun.
I'm not meant to be.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you could ask before you take something. Maybe
Well, I don't think there's anyone here.
the vagrant?
If the vagrant wants it back, then I'm happy to give it back to him.
Well,
I
then
think
you...
it's column B, personally.
No.
Volunteer for now and ask the vagrant when we get back. Is that a good compromise, everyone?
Fine.
Sure, I don't see why not. Compromise is compromise, after all.
Hope you have money to buy it off of him.
I'm sure I can trade something for him.
Well, when we're traveling together, since you are so insistent on stalking us, you better not have any intention of stealing things and leaving a trail of criminality in your wake.
I'm pretty careful to cover my trail.
That is
Miss
not
Liliah.
reassure.
Miss Liliah, if it might please you, I can keep an eye on him.
I would appreciate that. Her cheeks are all puffy and her face is red again.
Oh,
I love her.
She has opinions.
Well,
I love this dynamic that is growing.
yeah.
They're silly.
As you all make your way into the next car, Hattie and Florian,
Ooh.
you both quickly realize who's here. It's your singer friend.
Oh.
And she is center of a small little built-in stage of what seems to be a very comfortable lounge. The lounge is one of understated luxury. Ebony walls are inlaid with gold geometric patterns. Plush burgundy velvet chairs are arranged for quiet conversation. Soft light filters through frosted sconces, casting a gentle glow on the various haunting landscape paintings that hung on the walls. This is probably the fanciest place you've been in on the train so far.
Yeah. Love the vibes.
And as you two kind of take walking forward towards your ghost friend, you see two other people. And I'm gonna say Hattie, Liliah, and Boone would take notice very quickly. A tall, thin man leans against the bar, a whiskey glass in hand. His dark, slicked-back hair gleams with precision, framing his face with sharp lines, and is accentuated by a pencil-thin mustache. He wears a tailored striped suit and grips an ornate cane topped with a silver goat skull. Sitting beside him is a shorter woman with curly brown hair who's wearing a shimmering flapper dress. Champagne flute in hand, she laughs slightly. Liliah, Hattie, and Boone, you've lived in the Druskenwald long enough to know the Lord and Lady when you see them.
Oh, fun.
Liliah makes sure she looks pretty.
Here they are, by the way.
Let me post those. Oh, damn.
Oh, wow. Oh, not what I was expecting.
Hello.
One chance.
That's not a bad-
One chance.
Sat up in my seat for that.
Not for Florian, for me. One chance.
Are you sure? Are you sure? Does Florian not have opinions about these people at all?
Not yet, although he's just like, oh. Hi, Bubblytarts, however.
You'd like to
You
be
see in the
with
corner of a
Elaine?
car a very small human woman who is muttering one chance under her breath.
Cannon.
That's good. That's good.
So you want to be the fill-in within a Druskenwald sandwich, huh?
I would not be opposed.
That's fair.
I
Miss Liliah,
enjoy that
who are
they are
those?
standing between us.
Yeah, I
that
enjoy, I
is-
enjoy that they are part of the crew.
Those are the Duskenwalds.
Oh. The people in charge.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh.
Excellent.
Instantly, the two turn and just go, "Oh, hello, everyone! We didn't expect other passengers to come aboard so quickly. Most of them like sitting in the regular seats. Oh, I'm so glad that you all decided to come and join us in the lounge." Philip kind of makes his way forward, holds out his hand, rings on every finger, and just does a little bow. Just, "My name is Philip Druskenwald, and this is my wife Adela." And Adela excitedly steps forward, waves at all of you, her hands in black gloves. And before you all can move, she rushes to shake all of your hands, eager to meet and mingle, as it were.
The only reason Liliah's okay with that is because she's wearing gloves. I'm gonna be so for real.
Yeah.
She does then deeply curtsy, though, to the both of them.
Boone will try to stay to the back of the crowd, but will like dip his head and like slightly take his hat off of his head, but still try to like not be the center of attention, given that these are, like, the leaders of the country or whatever.
Pretty much, yeah. This is the equivalent of meeting the president on a train.
Yeah, he's not equipped
terms
for
of
that.
status.
A better president.
Oh,
Yeah.
Wow.
in terms of status alone.
It's an honor to meet the Lord and Lady.
Oh, it's a pleasure to meet all of you. The two just like, Philip is taking a little bit of a backseat, but Adela is quickly just like, oh, where are you all from? I mean, that's a little bit of a crazy question, my bad. But what are your names? We should start with that. What are your names?
I am Liliah Mikros Evangelos.
Ooh, fancy last names.
Eeran. Eeran Rossonville.
Ooh, a pleasure, Eeran.
Boone's digging around in his pocket for the crumpled train ticket. He's like, I can't fucking read this. Nikolai, fucking. Boone's
I think that,
You are swearing?
yeah, I think Boone's just fine.
Yeah, that's fine. That'll do.
All right.
Hattie. Pleasure.
Pleasure to meet you.
Florian Westwood. I'm actually not from here. It's been a pleasure to see what you all have. I hear that you're in charge around here.
Yes. Adela just kind of shakes your hand. I've never heard the name, but it's a pleasure to meet you. You must not be from around here. I try to make it my business to know what I can about anybody. But yes, we run the Druskenwald. You'll be seeing it very soon. I'm so excited for you to see it since I now know you're an outsider. We love new company. Philip has been doing a great job of handling all of the ins and outs. Philip, now spoken about, just kind of does a little nod, kind of a shy nod of like, yeah. Uh-huh. He doesn't seem uninterested so much as he seems like, oh god, I'm the center of attention.
Florian's tail did droop a little bit when she's like, "Oh, I don't know the name," and then he's like, "Oh, okay." But he's still excited to talk to them.
Yeah. Adela kind of just turns. Oh, Philip, by the way, I might be wrong. Do you know the Westwood last name? Like, is that something that you would know that I don't know? Like, there's a couple things, and she's like, no, you were dead on. I'm not familiar, but pleasure to meet you nonetheless. It's like, oh, and looks at Eeran again. And you, Eeran, you are decked out. That must be some fancy armor you've got there.
Oh, thanks. It was actually fancier when I got it.
Ooh, well worn. I see. Philip just kind of gives you a little, like, curt nod of, like, respectable, you know? And you, Liliah, I gotta say, I love your hair. Is that your natural color?
It is actually, but the style is something that I have adapted over time. I used to wear it with my curls naturally loose, but someone I care about very deeply showed me how to style it like this, and I have been keeping it the same ever since.
I see. Well, keeping that as a bit of a memento is very, very sweet. I'm sure. Well, I have a couple of things of Philip's that I will refuse to get rid of. Then he just kind of giggles a little bit to himself, just like, I'm never getting that waistcoat back.
Her hand instinctively goes to the little heart on her chest, and she's like,
Yes, it's always important to hold gifts from those you hold dear with you.
Agreed. And sometimes it's more fun to make your own gifts. To which Philip just kind of chimes in with, like, we're not telling the waistcoat story here.
I mean, I don't think I would ever dare, but I think that shows just such a level of trust and comfortability between you two. You truly are something to aspire to.
Oh, well, that's so sweet. You have a way with words, Liliah.
Oh, thank you.
Philip, meanwhile, kind of gestures to Hattie and is just like, I am curious. I suppose I haven't seen wings quite like that. Is that a rude question? I don't entirely know, but I do love the decorum that they bring.
Oh, no, they're just my wings.
Mm.
They pop up every so often in my family. You know.
Interesting. I bet you there's a story to that. And Adela's just like, you can't go around asking people about their wings, Philip. I was gonna comment your outfit. That's much more a thing that you can be compliment. Like, that's far more in your control. I mean, I quite enjoy the color.
Thank you.
Philip, a little sheepish, was just like, I mean, they were just kind of a standout feature. I didn't mean anything by it.
Honestly, Hattie's just sitting here going, oh, the wings. That's not normally it.
Yeah.
That's not normally the thing that gets brought up.
Oh, yes. Then, to Boone, Adela just goes, and I gotta say, your hat style is on point, good sir.
Thank you kindly. And he'll just gently, what's the word? Gently tip it in his direction. My apologies, I don't mean to be rude, but it seems you are, all having such a lovely conversation, and I'm finding myself rather peckish. I'm gonna go find the dining car. And I think he's gonna try to scoot on ahead and try to, like, subtly signal to the others of, like, hey, some of you should keep these guys distracted while the rest of us go look for the other spooky ghosts.
Oh, before you go, Boone. You've all been wonderful conversation. We just get so little opportunity to talk with people. I would be so excited to sit you down, get you a drink, and maybe if you all would be interested, pull a card for you. And she produces a deck of tarot cards.
Ooh.
Well, I think it would be only polite if we accepted such a gracious offer.
She says, pointedly smiling at Boone.
He smiles right back. Yes, I think that's mighty kind of the lady.
Philip chimes in with Adela, not everybody's particularly invested in that sort of thing. She's like, well, it doesn't have to mean anything. It can just be in good fun. Well, I suppose that's fair and good use of the time. She is quite good, though, I will say.
Really?
At her craft, yes.
How trained are you?
Oh, well, nothing too formal. I've learned from people in my family, which I suppose is as best as I could do, but I have been able to see things ever since I was a kid.
That's a little discouraging. But, may I test your skills?
Certainly.
I will, give a silent signal for Boone to walk off if he
Liliah
wants.
is refusing to let him walk off. She stands right next to him.
Cool. He'll stay for the card, and then he'll try to go early in the lineup to try to see if he can find any other.
Makes total sense. You all are seated at the little lounge where Philip produces a bottle of spirits, probably older than all of you put together, and pours you just absurdly rich people wine.
Yes. A little indulgence wouldn't hurt.
I don't see why not.
Exactly. Besides, we're making pleasant company with pleasant folk, and we have a long ways to, well, not too long now, but a bit of a ways to go. Only sensible to use the time to share in some indulgences, I would think.
Oh my. What an old name and blend. To rival something that even was kept at the manor. This is truly a blessing, thank you.
A blessing the sun. He kind of giggles a little bit, chuckles to himself, and Adele's just like, don't be so mean about it. We've had lovely people show up on the train now and then, and some of them just can't handle their alcohol nearly as well, I guess.
Speaking of, do any of us need to roll anything?
Only if you want to. If you're drinking, like, in the, prim and proper, slow sips, then probably not. But, if any of you are gonna pound that shit, then, yeah.
Let's get wine drunk on a Tuesday! Now Lilia's taking the most polite, tiniest, daintiest sips ever. It is almost impressive how little liquid she seems to get in her mouth at a time.
I think Boone starts doing that, and then he gets bored, and then he just downs the rest of it.
Fair enough. Well,
Eeran will let it breathe before taking a sip.
mhm. Hattie, Florian?
Not doing little sips, but not downing it, just kind of drinking it like juice, like a little bit faster than he should have been, but it's because he's not paying attention.
Very fair.
Very polite. Not to the level of dainty that is Liliah, but still, polite.
Socially conscious. Yeah.
Yes.
Well, Adela kind of speaks up after a moment. If anyone would want to go first, be my guest. Certainly.
If that's okay
and-
with the rest of the party.
Of course.
Of course.
By all means.
Eeran.
I warn you though, I'm a bit of a closed book.
Well, I can't be right all the time, so I'll accept that. So here's how the fated reading works. You all will roll me a d20, and I will tell you what you pull as a result.
Ooh, yippee.
As in flavor, Adela is shuffling and handling this deck of cards.
Do you want us to go one at a time?
Yes, actually.
Should we roll ahead of time, or should you...
Feel free to roll ahead of time.
Okay.
Okay. Let me...
Boone, can you roll better? He's mad that I don't have specialized dice for him.
That's so
I have
funny.
not rolled double digits.
That is a 6.
Okay. With a 6. Interesting. 1, 3, 5, 6. You see that as Adela pulls out these, a card is dropped, and it is the Hierophant. And Adela says, "Learning is next to godliness." I'm pretty sure that's how the saying goes. Anyway, the Hierophant is telling you just that. There's someone in your future that can lead you down the right path. You just gotta seek him out and be practically bloodthirsty in your quest for knowledge.
Okay. Anyone else want to go next?
I'll go. I'm curious.
Alrighty. Boom. You have a 3. You have... Oh. You have the Wheel of Fortune.
Interesting.
Everything's about to change. Fate can be a bit scary when you have no control, but don't fret. What's to come is the direct result of the choices you've already made. Since the Wheel of Fortune never stops spinning, you can always make new choices to correct the path.
Suppose that's true.
Alright.
Hattie will go next.
Excellent.
That's cool. I had 12.
Hanged Man.
Pardon?
The Hanged Man. Oh, honey, you must be feeling like the world's been flipped upside down. Heck, you might even be feeling powerless or trapped. But the Hanged Man encourages you to live in the moment, have a little patience, and let the solution come to you.
Okay.
I can go.
Alrighty. Florian, right?
Yes. I got 17.
Oh, that's so cool.
What the fuck,
Florian.
man?
Florian, with a 17, you pull the Fool.
Yeah.
Ooh, the Fool. I love this card. New adventures, new beginnings, new opportunities. Who could say no to that? It's almost like it's telling you that a new journey awaits you the moment you step off this train, don't you think?
Yeah, I like that interpretation. I mean, new world, new people I've been meeting. It works out.
Exactly.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah. And,
I guess that would just leave me then.
yes.
I got a
Remind me,
14.
Gotcha. You pull Temperance. Temperance is about change and endurance. Life and even death can be chaos, but even in turmoil, you can find harmony. Simply look for the good and the bad and temper yourself so you can embrace the change that is to come.
Change. Such an odd thing. I must have gotten the wrong card. The whole reason I'm traveling is to make things go back to normal.
Well, even normal can be a little bit different after you've been away from it for so long.
I guess
Or at
that's
least-
a fair point. Maybe it's informing me of the changes that will come when I return home with renewed heart and spirit.
Any change is change, so very well could be. Adela kind of grins at you all and just, well, I hope that was fun for you all. Hope that meant something. I mean, I don't know, so you tell me later.
Certainly fun for the experience of it all.
Yeah, it was really great.
That's great to hear.
It's so interesting. I can't wait to see it come true.
I know, right?
Florian, not to be rude, I think yours is actively coming true in this moment.
Well, yeah, but that's why it's exciting. I don't really know what to expect from any of this, and I hope it goes well. So the fact that Lady Adela here is so nice and excited for me makes me think that maybe it's gonna go well, which is good.
Makes sense to me.
I think having a positive attitude about all of this is a wonderful thing to have, Florian. I'm in much the same way.
He grins, he is unaware.
Is this tail wagging?
Yeah, it is.
Who's a good boy?
And as you all are having this little conversation, Boone, you said you wanted to go talk to the second most recent spirit, the one that Florian knows.
Yes.
She kind of grins at you as you come by and just, oh, howdy there. Saw you earlier. Thank you for the rescue.
Of course, happy to help with that. Are you feeling alright?
I'll be honest with you, friend. I'm a little burnt out.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
I'm a singer, songstress is the title. But I just haven't heard the perfect song yet. My tastes are a little jazzy, a little romantic. I just wish I could perform something. We're in a lounge, there's a stage, it's just ever so slightly perfect, you know?
No, I do agree with you. I think I have something I might be able to help with.
Oh?
A question, because I think either someone cut out or something happened, I don't know. Was Hattie holding on to the thing, or did we leave it in the other room?
I think Boone still has it, and that we
No,
just
I still have
agreed we
it.
would ask.
Hattie,
Excellent.
Hattie's
It's
argument
okay.
was to...
Hattie was the one who was just like, hey, here's the compromise. Boone holds on to it now, but we'll go talk to the Vagrant after we do what the Vagrant has asked us to do.
Cool,
Yep.
cool. Then I will take it out. The little gramophone. And just something like this might help set the mood, do you think?
You start playing this moody music, and she just kind of grins to herself, just, ugh, perfect. Actually. And so, she floats her
okay.
way up to the stage as the gramophone starts to play. And there's a moment where Philip and Adela are talking, probably with Florian, Hattie, and the others. And then you hear the gramophone Boone brought start, and she starts singing alongside it.
I think oh sorry, there's actual music.
I'm gonna give it like 30 seconds, then
I was
move
gonna
on.
say we should actually probably talk over it so we don't get copywritten.
That's
mean,
probably
We
smart.
gotta keep this media transformative.
Yes.
Mhm.
In that case, I was going to say Boone actually has an instrument. Oh gosh, I don't remember what I decided. For a while, it was a harmonica. I might just still be a harmonica unless I decide it's something else. So I think he'll play along with that as well, just to help keep the ghost lady company.
Yeah. And in that moment, you watch as Philip and Adela hear the singing and just instantly, with big old smiles, drop everything they're doing and just kind of go like, the launch car is wide enough, come on, come on. And you watch the two just start dancing with each other in this little lounge.
Aww.
That's adorable. I love them.
Yeah, I kind of love them.
Liliah will get up and also dance.
Not with anyone, I presume.
No. But kind of like, oh, this is the vibe we're going for. Everyone should dance. Doing little twirls in her skirt.
Florian,
Yes?
may I have this dance?
Oh, sure. Yeah, let's go.
Aw.
He's not good at dancing, but he's putting 110% effort.
Oh, what about you? So, Boone, you're performing, right?
Yes, I think he's just like kind of sitting on the little stage setup or like on one of the tables, just kind of lazily playing along with everything else that's happening.
Totally fair. Hattie,
Yes.
you see in this instant this beautiful song start playing, this singer ghost taking over as Boone starts performing alongside. Liliah starts dancing by her lonesome. Philip and Adela have taken each other, and Eeran and Florian are dancing. What do you do?
He just enjoys it. she's just gonna enjoy it. Lilia's kind of in her own space, and given how she's been with a bunch of other stuff, Hattie's going to be like, maybe not getting in the middle of that.
Very fair.
B, can I be a little silly?
Sure.
Can I ask the party who has the highest passive perception?
I'd allow it.
I love questions about passive
That's a good
perception.
question. I have a
My passive
14.
perception, that's a 10.
Well, I have a 12.
I also have a 12.
Oh my god, Boone wins? That's crazy.
Boone, you
What's
notice...
It's a 14.
Boone, you notice for a moment, it looks like Liliah's about to start humming or singing along, but she catches herself and stops. Like, she puts a hand on her throat to kind of, like, catch herself.
Hmm.
That's it.
I don't think he does anything. I think he just notices.
It is just something for you and the audience.
Yeah.
Teehee.
Yeah, hee. Boone, do you stop performing at any point, or are you just gonna perform till the end, seeing Liliah by her lonesome and Hattie just watching?
I think he's happy to just, like, observe while he's performing. But I think he'll try to catch Hattie's eye, and then just kind of, like, nod his head to the others, like, go on. It's fine.
Well, she's like swaying and all. Like, she's not just standing, she's swaying and all, but
Alright, then he'll nod to her. Just an acknowledgement.
yeah.
Florian.
But yeah, she's just like, she's just watching everyone. She does also have an instrument, but it does not fit this vibe.
Very fair.
Florian, if I may.
Yeah?
May I switch partners?
Sure. Go right ahead. Get everyone involved.
And Eeran will gingerly step up to Hattie and hold a hand out.
She will fly up because to be at, like, more level, because fairy. She is short. And she will accept and dance with Eeran as well.
I think
Forgive me. No, you go ahead.
tiny little bit of set dressing. Every time someone gets involved in the dance, you could just tell that Philip and Adela are just like so much happier, like exponentially per person. That's all.
Mhm. That was fun.
That was fun.
Yeah. And
They
I
make me
think
happy.
there's no better place to leave our intrepid adventurers for the night.
Yeah.
Yippee!
They're having fun.
Little dance party.
Exactly. Well, everyone, how are you feeling?
Oh, I
Feeling
love
good.
these goobers.
They are
I'm
Oh.
obsessed with them.
You should end
Oh.
the session so we can get into the post show.
Yeah. Well, oh, Sleepy, the music has shifted completely. It's a totally different thing now.
Oh, I did change the music.
Oh, okay.
Oh wait, it might be
Um,
playing over each other. Oops.
It was, yeah.
Oops.
Oh,
What?
with all that said,
Fixed.
thank you. Thank you all for coming to our first session. I had a ton of fun. I hope you all did too. And well, until next time, don't forget to drink water and take care of yourself because you're worth it. Goodbye, everyone.
Bye-bye!
Bye.
Bye.